Agricola! Tonight, I love the energy.
Yes.
And I'm happy to be here in Agricola tonight. Now, I only came the other day to live here. And when I told people I'm coming to live in Agricola, they say, a man like you going there? And I say, yes, right here. Too many people have demonized Agricola. But Agricola got nice people, yes, indeed. Agricola got good people. And I'm happy to be living among you. Every morning when I go out with my family, Agricola people say hi. How you doing, sir? And I hail them up too. And the energy that you have, I think I would never move out. And when I told somebody that yesterday, they say, you gonna raise your children in Agricola? I said, yes. Because good things and good people can come from Agricola. And don't allow anybody to demonize you. I heard stories of people say they're ashamed to put on Agricola as their address. When they go and apply for a job, you be proud of where you live. Because under the APNU AFC, we will restore pride to Agricola. And you will become a showpiece for this nation. And no longer people will go around saying Agricola is a bad place. Ladies and gentlemen, I came to you tonight with two simple messages. And I want to address the people who are working in the discipline services and the people who are working in the public service. Now, I know people in Agricola will never vote for the PPP. But I am still here to tell you how the APNU AFC will plot a decent future for the people of Agricola. When this government took office, your streets, you didn't have streets, right? You had little dam. And you know Agricola is part of the capital city. And you walking on dam. But under this government, you got proper streets.
Yeah, proper thing.
Yes, for stay on top of things.
Proper thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a member of the public service, if you work in the government services, you must listen carefully. Now, this guy Phillips, because he was an old soldier, he jumped up on the platform in Kitty and say he gonna restore joint services bonus. The man ain't get no power. He presidential candidate ain't get no power. And he, both of them, gotta ask Jagbio what they must say. Irfan was about to talk about his certificates. When Jagbio said, Irfan, shut up, you must not say another word about your certificate.
Yes. People listen out.
You know, you know when something is small or unimportant, you call it a let. So a big one is called a pig and a small one is called a piglet. Alright, so Irfan is the puppet. And the prime ministerial candidate is the puppetlet. So I want the joint services members, some of the policemen who are here, and if you got police family, policeman or policewoman, you let them know that bonus that you got at the end of every year was money that was being robbed of you all year. And let me explain. What the PPP did to the public service and the discipline services was to remove what you call increment in your pay.
All right.
So even if you receive 0 increase in a year, your pay is supposed to still increase because you got more experience and you move up on the increment.
All right.
They took that away and bunched everybody. Once you are in the same category, you are bunched. And so every month when you take home your pay, you are being robbed.
Now listen.
Now because they bunch you together, a new person who's coming onto the job cannot be paid the same salary
All right.
of the person who was there all the time. So you know what they did? They backdate your salary by 2 years.
All right.
So if you join the public service today in 2020, you'll be getting a 2018 salary from January 2018. That is true. Find out from any permanent secretary. I ain't coming here for, as the Trinidadians to say, Mako you. I ain't coming for Mako nobody. If you start working in the public service today, you will get 2018 salary. And all of us know that no salary increase has ever been paid in the history of Guyana in the month of January.
All right.
Under the PPP, they always presented a budget in March or later. It therefore means then that it's not only 2 years you're being robbed, because January, you're receiving the year before salary. So it's 3 years. And that is what our policemen, army men, men in the fire service and prison service have been faced with. And then when they finish, they give you a bonus at the end of every year, just because we have a history of the discipline services not voting PPP, they're trying to bribe you. Now under the APNU AFC, your salary rose by more than half. You have to decide whether you're going to follow Phillips, who them boys say his first assignment was in a place called Monkey Mountain. You're gonna follow him and his nonsense and settle for a 1 month bonus and a 3% increase, or you want the fat 9% increase and the restoration of your increments. Most of you would have heard that they had a talk about debunching of teachers. Well, we fixed the teaching service already under the APNU AFC. And any teacher that is here or any teacher you know, stop any teacher. Any teacher. I ain't come here to Mako you, stop any teacher on the road. And they will tell you that many of them took home fat paycheck quietly. Well, I just talk on the story. And I'm telling you this, some teachers got as much as $4 million when the debunching occurred. Depending on how you were bunched, some teachers got just a few $1,000s, but some got a few million as well. This government restored what was robbed.
Appreciate, brother, appreciate.
And
Let them know.
if the worthlessness didn't happen last, the 2018 in Parliament, the Charanas or whatever his name is, another category of public servants would have been taken care of. And once you return APNU AFC to government, public servants will be taken care of one group at a time.
All
I
right.
must confess to you that the country does not have enough money to restore all categories. So we dealt with the teachers first, because they must take care of your children. And since I'm on teachers, let me say this. My wife is a teacher, but since I'm on teachers, let me say this. If you're a parent with a child in school, don't go into school and beat up the teachers, man.
All
No.
right. Talk to them, buddy. Talk
They are there to educate your children, and you must treat your teachers with respect. But let me move on.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, every category of public servant will be taken care of one group at a time.
Yeah.
You cannot and will not get that from the PPP. They are the ones who destroyed the public service.
Yes.
They are the ones who put many public servants on contracts. When you're on contract, you got to get 1 month's notice. And so you are afraid to do your work the right way. You see corruption and you can't say anything because you're on contract. You're not in the permanent public service. And so once you're on contract, you're not a member of the public service union. And so the union can't represent you to raise your salary.
All right, brother. Appreciate
And further, they got money from the NIS. And the NIS is your money that you work very hard for and send there so that you can be taken care of when you're advanced in age. And these people degutted the NIS. So what they were really doing is as if you walking on a field and it seems like there is grass, but there's a big hole underneath. And when you catch yourself, you just gone in and the earth swallows you. Tonight, do not take chances with your vote. And Phillips and Irfan and Jagdio, tell them to put the head where the monkey put the nuts.
Yeah, brothers. Listen out.
Do not take chances with your vote. If you have a member of your family that belong to Agricola and they in the interior walking in the gold bush and they say, buddy, me got money for come home, walk the village with a bucket and everybody put $100, bring the man home to vote. Take up a basket and walk around. Those of you who are on Facebook, you have to record some half-a-minute videos supporting the APNUAFC. Just as how you're flying your flag proudly here tonight, you have to say that you support the APNUAFC just as proudly on Facebook. And reach every youth. They got some young people talking how them ain't going to vote because they still got to walk.
Nonsense.
You have to talk to your friends. You still got to walk, but under what condition?
All right. Speak it.
Only one
Those that understand.
party, one government, one president
One colleague.
who has the confidence of the people of Guyana and can deliver to you a just public service, a just police force, and a just defense service. And I urge you tonight, again, as I said, don't take chances with your vote. Every single vote. Your mommy, your nanny, your daddy,
Preach it to them, brother. Preach it.
everybody, you have to make sure they go out and vote. And when you vote,
Preach it to them.
be careful that you don't spoil your vote.
All right.
Because
now
a
listen.
spoiled vote is equivalent to a vote for the opposition.
Be one
If you
though.
stay home, it's equivalent to a vote for the opposition.
Be one though.
And I heard, I want to contradict the chairwoman a little. She said, when you wake up, fix up yourself. Take the boo-boo out your eyes and go vote. I am saying to you, boo-boo or no boo-boo, Agricola, go out and vote. Thank you.